Hello students, in the thumbnail of this video you have already noticed that in this video I will explain you 3 different techniques of converting hexadecimal numbers. I can bet you that most of you did not heard about the second and third procedure. So let's watch the video till its end. So here comes the first technique. It is known as positional weighted sum of the hex digits. So any hex number can be written as D0, D1, D2, then Dn-2, Dn-1, and this is the radix point. At the right side of the radix point they are known as D-1, D-2 and then D-n, where each of the digits have their positional weights as 16 to the power 0, 16 to the power 1, 16 to the power 2, 16 to the power n-2, 16 to the power n-1, and at the fractional parts the positional weights are 16 to the power -1, 16 to the power -2 as well as 16 to the power -n. Now let us convert this hexadecimal number to AB9.A8. So here in this example D3 is 2, D2 is A, D1 is B, D0 is 9 and D-1 again A and D-2 is 8. So the converted decimal number will be D3, that is 2 into 16 to the power 3 plus D2, that is A, into 16 to the power 2, D1, that is here B, it is into 16 to the power 1, D0, that is 9, it is to be multiplied by 16 to the power 0, and then D-1, that is A, it should be multiplied with 16 to the power -1 as well as D-2, here is 8, so it should be multiplied to 16 to the power -2. I have skipped the calculation here. Now after the calculation is over, the value will be 10937.65625. So this is the converted decimal value of the hexadecimal digit 2AB9.A8. Now let us proceed to the second technique, which is known as multiply and add method. Remember one thing, this method is applicable only to the integer part of any hexadecimal number, or it may be applied to any integer hexadecimal number. So if any hexadecimal number can be written as Dn-1, Dn-2, D2, D1, D0, then its decimal conversion can be obtained by nested multiplication technique as shown here. The decimal equivalent should be given as 16 into Dn-1 plus Dn-2, then the total term should be multiplied by 16. After that, add the similar terms, multiply again by 16, and then it may be D2 into 16 then D1 into 16 and lastly put the D0 value intact. Now for an example, let us convert the previous integer part of the number, that is 2ab9. By using this technique. So the decimal equivalent of this number by using this nested multiplication technique should be 16 into 2 plus a multiplied by 16 plus b again multiplied by 16 and then the d0 digit, that is 9. Now which is given by 16 into 2, that is 32 plus a means 10 into 16 plus b means 11, which is again multiplied by 16 and then add 9. So it is 42 into 16 plus 11 into 16 plus 9. So this is 42 into 16 plus 11 into 16 plus 9, and it is given by calculation you can get the number, that is 10937. So this is the value which I got in the previous example. This is the integer part of the digit which I have shown before. Now let us move to the third and last method. It is known as divide and add method. Now again, remember one thing, that this method is applicable only to the fractional part of the hexadecimal number. So any fractional hexadecimal number can be converted into decimal number by using this divide and add method. Now if the hexadecimal fractional number is of the form point d minus 1, d minus 2, d minus 3 up to d minus n, then its decimal equivalent can be obtained by this divide and add method, that is d minus n into 16 to the power minus 1 plus d minus m minus 1 whole multiplied by 16 to the power minus 1 plus d minus 3 into 16 to the power minus 1. So here lies the dot. After that d2 and again multiplied by 16 to the power minus 1 and then d minus 1 into 16 to the power minus 1. So this is the entire process by which you can convert a fractional hexadecimal number into decimal number by using this divide and add method. Now it's time to take an example. Let's convert point A8, that is the fractional part of our first example, and by using this technique it can be written as 16 to the power minus 1 into 8 plus a whole multiplied by 16 to the power minus 1. So it will be 8 into 1 by 16 plus a means 10, that will be multiplied by 1 by 16. This is 0.5 plus 10 whole multiplied by 1 by 16, and this will be 10.5 into 1 by 16, which will give you 0.65625, 0.65625, and you can find it that this number is exactly similar to the number which I got in example 1. Now it's your turn. Please let me know about which the method you like most. And now, if you don't want to miss this type of videos, please subscribe my channel. Till then, goodbye, keep learning.